Hey everybody, Mark Walters here, and in this video I want to share with you some creative ways that you can both buy and sell real estate. Now when we're selling real estate, what is it really that we're doing? We're trying to get someone to give us something for our equity, for our deed for the property. And what is it, traditionally speaking, that most people are trying to get for that equity? Well, it's cash. So when cash tightens up, most people freak out because they don't know what to do as far as getting rid of their equity for something other than cash. Now let's go back to the 1970s and early 1980s for a second here to get a quick lesson about what they did when interest rates were as high as 20%. Talk about having a tough time getting financing. Well, they traded. They traded their equity for things other than cash. It could be another house, could be a boat, could be a car, could be a note that someone carried back that's got value, and then they would put those things together so that it all made sense. So what you need to do in a market where things are tight is you need to think outside of the box and say, look, I've got equity, what do you have? Okay? Now most people aren't thinking that way. So here's how you can start putting this together. Let's say somebody has a property for sale that you want and you know they're having a tough time selling it. Well, offer them some of these other things other than cash. Maybe you got these things at a tremendous discount, but their value is much higher. So you can really explode what you're doing by getting things at a huge discount, then offering them for closer to their retail value, and trade that for something that you really want. Now, why would someone do that? Well, they're having a hard time selling what it is that they've got, and they just want to make something happen. And you can show them, look, here are the values of what it is that I'm giving you, and you can go ahead, rent it out, sell it, do whatever you want to do. But I'm going to take this problem off your hands at the same time. Now, luxury homeowners are doing this. Luxury home builders are doing this. People are having a hard time getting jumbo loans as I'm making this video. And so they're willing to take cars, notes, make them an offer. They're making these monthly payments that are huge. They'd like to get off of their books. So if you'd like to get in the luxury house game, do the same thing. Start buying bank REOs and trade them for other things. So that way you're getting them at a huge discount, you're marking them up as far as their value, and then you're saying, look, I will give you this for what you've got. Now, if you've got something for sale that you're having a hard time selling, you can do the same thing. You can let all the wholesalers in your area know, look, bring me offers that are trades. I'm interested in houses. I'm interested in boats. I'm interested in cars. I'm interested in notes, whatever. It could be land. So that way you start to make things happen. But you need to educate people so you can let your wholesalers know, look, I have got these kind of properties. I'm willing to trade for your properties. Or if you've got properties, I'm interested in your offers to me. That way you know that you've got some action going on. That's what they used to do in the 70s and 80s, and that's what you can be doing right now. And the thing about it is when you think outside of the box, well, then you've got a leg up on most everybody else because they're trying to do things traditionally. I'm going to give you a quick example. Over the weekend, I was at a birthday party at a friend's house. Her granddaughter just turned 4 years old. So I noticed they had a new dog, and I said, hey, I see you got a new dog. And they said, yeah, well, a little while ago, my neighbor's dog came over to my house and just started hanging out, and I started taking care of it. And the neighbor said, look, I'll let you have it for $100 because evidently it cost them a little bit more, and they were wanting some money. And so she did it reluctantly. And I told her, hey, here's what you might have done. You could have said, look, I've already spent $50 feeding this dog. So, you can give me $50 and I'll give you the dog back, or I'll give you $50 and I'll keep the dog. Now, I said this story tongue-in-cheek, and I'm sharing it with you now just so you can think outside of the box. I do that with most everything, and it makes life fun, it makes bartering fun, and you'd be surprised at how many deals you can make happen. I'm Mark Walters, and I look forward to sharing more with you very soon.